What's up, YouTube? This is Ross, or aka Ross Pritch 34, or just Ross Pritch, I think is my YouTube account. I don't even know. Today I have a lot of lumber. There's actually 2 trips worth of lumber here. And what I'm gonna do is I am going to build a raised flower bed. This is gonna be a big project, and so I hope this is the best intro I got, because once I pull all this wood out, I am not putting it back in the truck. So let's take a look over here. This is an area, kind of a side yard, really pretty nice area, and there was a 4-post pergola gazebo thing, and I pulled it out. You can see there's some pretty big holes left by the bushes that were here. Lady something, I can't remember. Leave it in the comments. Somebody out there knows what they are. It's a climbing bush. Just completely overtook this area. Started getting up onto the power lines, and so it had to go. I got 4, well really 3 giant holes left here. One of them is filled in because it's been about like several months in between digging holes. So I'm just gonna put some raised garden beds here. I'm gonna build some irrigation system from over here at the corner of the house. I'm gonna redo a little plumbing, and hopefully by Sunday I can show you guys the flower bed. So here we go. Let's get it started. Let's jump in this together, and y'all are gonna learn at the same time as me. First things first, I'm stopping for lunch. Okay, I just want to say before I get started cutting all these 8-foot segments into 4-foots, I am a big believer in having your saw blade at the correct height. You'll see, I'll hold my saw next to the wood and I'll gently lower the blade to where it just barely cuts through, and then I lock it down. If you're cutting really thin wood, really thin strips, there's no sense to have your blade way down, cutting all the way through the wood and another 2 inches of whatever's below it. It's just a little extra danger, and it kind of impedes with the cut quality, I feel. And with the blade set at the proper height, a very small spacer underneath the piece of wood that you're cutting should protect everything underneath it, so you won't unintentionally cut another surface. I'm gonna pretend like that just didn't hit my foot. Alright, what's up YouTube? It's day 2, Saturday, about 11, got a little bit late start, can't be bothered to comb my hair or anything. So we got the base of one built, and give you a closer look at it right here. Let me switch to my front camera. Alright, so I have 5/16 lag bolts by 3.5 inch. And basically what I've done is I have made a template, and kind of hard to read, but I got, for the end boards I got a template, and for the side boards I have a different template. And hopefully that keeps the hardware from running into each other in that 4x4 corner post. You can see it's just definitely not perfect, but I have ballparked this first one together. One thing to note is that there's no such thing as a straight board, and you're going to want to put the curve to the inside so that when you fill the bed it will push out. You'll see on this one that the curve is actually going that way. I messed up and I'm too lazy to fix it, so it is what it is. So here we go, we're gonna get a second one built. We'll get both of them positioned side by side, rough in the location how we like it, and then build up the sides. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, it does. Hang on, I'm gonna make an update. Alright, so I am getting wiser as I go. I have lined up 4 posts in what I think is the most parallel square that I can make. Using my template again to connect the hardware. And in pre-drilling the holes for this one, I have accidentally stepped on a rabbit's nest, of all things, and they squealed like crazy. Scared me. I hope I didn't hurt them. Let's see, got at least 2 here. I think that's the third set of rabbit ears right there. Oh, that's just the cutest thing ever. Cover them back up here in a second. So we got baby rabbits in the yard. I am so sorry for stepping on them. Okay, we got at least 4, because I see the back legs of another one. But what do you know? Yep, there he is. Looks like they're trying to stay out of the sunlight. I really have not minded. The rabbits have not bothered me too bad. So there you go, that's pretty crazy. As long as they're not eating the garden vegetables. I'm gonna put this fuzz back over them. And I think I'll be keeping an eye on this. Definitely gonna put some flags around it. Okay, one thing I have noticed along the way is that there is significant twisting and warping amongst these long boards. So to correct that, we're gonna drill and bolt this to finish on the bottom, and then I'm gonna use this post as leverage to pry that top where I want it. Okay, go ahead. My lovely assistant, Isa. Gosh. Look at it go.
Stop! You delete that. Okay, get it. There you go.
This. All right.
You want me to just go ahead and bolt it?
Yeah, it's good now because we got it pried where we want it. Okay, we have the basic framework done on our second one, and because we're super lazy. All right, floor it. Really testing the hardware right off the bat. Okay. Alright, what's up YouTube? This is day 3 of the flower bed project. We have got the beds assembled. My plan is for some fencing to go on top that can fold down, like big hinged doors or what have you. But right now I gotta finish filling these beds up, or start more as whatever. Anyways, here I am on the mower. I got my little utility cart going, and I am picking up pieces of stump and tree trunk that we have from a leftover fallen tree. We got at least 2 fallen trees that I can pick from, and that's just gonna help fill the bottom of the bed. And then phase 2 and 3 will be buying topsoil from a local company, and then I'm gonna finish it off with some actual bagged gardening potting soil. It's gonna cost me a pretty penny, but I guess I'm gonna go that route. And then I'll work on the irrigation for it. And it's kind of funny because I thought that Friday I would buy the lumber, cut, assemble, and fill the bed, and then Saturday I would finish off the irrigation. And here I am Sunday morning, still jamming on it. It has been a big project. Handling those 12-foot 2x8s was a pain, for sure. But here we go. I'm gonna start filling up the bed. I'll take a little footage of it for y'all. Alright, load number 2. That's a nasty looking spider. Tell me in the comments what you think that is before it bites me. so this is a morning in the country for you. I'm picking up this piece of wood, and what is that? Oh, it's quick. That's what it is. Hang on. Where did it go? Comment what you think that was before it bites me. Ooh, there it is. That's a snake for sure. So anyways, here's a little close-up of the hardware. It came out alright. There are some bows in the wood, but I do believe that overall it will function and it should stick together pretty well. I made it with this template. Some holes were ends, some holes were sides, and there was an offset for this piece of wood. So this template, I would actually slide down to this line and then mark my holes for the ends. But anyways, so that's it. I don't need this, and this is it. This is the rough version of where we are at. I'm gonna do a 360 walk around, I guess, just so y'all can admire my good or not so great work. Oh, drink cup. Better take that inside. That's it. It's going to take quite a bit more work to fill them up, but I do believe the end result should look pretty good. Alright, YouTube, well, here are some of the plants that we plan on adding in, and Asa emphasizes we need to get it done ASAP. They are starting to cling on to a nearby fence, and we need to go ahead and get them in the permanent home as soon as we can. So I gotta go into work at 10 p.m. today. I'm gonna call that it for this weekend. Not as much done as I wanted to, but hopefully I'll get the PVC in and get the plumbing and the filling done. So I will tie into that spigot right there. Alright, part one. That's it. Cut.